Hey guys, look at me.
Is this a picture? Ay, may sarap ito!
Isa careful na, kaya naman na naman.
Christian, wanna stop here? Then I hold you. Look at Renzi. You and Renzi hold hands.
Video na?
Oh.
Nanti picture dah kan balong orang yang boleh. Sabi ako.
Yeah. Video sa kayo.
Bisa, ada. Ay, wala bisa. 1, 2, 3.
Sa ni Waterton.
Say maniketa oh. Ang babo. Wow. Manig na kami kita. Masan po ang babo?
Ano tayo mag-live ka?
Ali? Sa atin na. Eh? O yan o, di pa ang tagakwa o. Oh. Isa, where are you going?
Sumana ako eh.
Ano ko pa magkiabing kahit yan?
Gata mo na ka rin kaya.
Iron Man.
Ay, Nina. Ay,
Akas na pa.
Tatawa dya? Kapicture ta pa kami kayo eh.
ay, ta.
Matas siya. Ang gata natin.
Oh, rita. Ta. Kakaway. Walang pinumat ko kayo.
Wow. Ayun na.
Kata kayo?
Ayun, yun ang mali ka rin.
Ninano ka.
Yun, Nina mo.
Kailangan ng elakwan niya.
Bisat-sat.
Bips, ninano ka. Let's go.
Second here.
1, 2. Hoy, isa. 1, 2.
Ilang tayo ng minutes, oh.
Aro.
Oh, half an hour na.
Dali ka. Be careful ka, sister.
Yun na.
Okay, dami sa ako.
So,
Bored. Can I hold the camera?
Oo. Kapitan na yung biyasan namin.
Punta kaya ito short.
Naku, tama na kayo, Ken. It's scary.
Tatlo sang teenager na yung mga po. Ito na yung pampon mo eh.
Palagi ako, aki guarantee.
Bibo yan eh.
Kuha, kaya rito dagol. Dala ng dagol dito.
Yan pa na yung kain eh. Wala.
Sumutata ka rin. Only.
Oh, yan ha. Oh, ha? Oh, yeah. Hehehe. Ay, wapin. Makabilang siguro. Yan.
Can I borrow? Try it.
Oh, yan ha. Yan ha. Ba kayo?
Ang duling yan.
At least steady man. Steady. Steady.
Inigot. Nini?
O yan ay kaya ya. Ala nang mablis pa kanina. May nipin eh.
Kirol, kirol eh.
Idura.
Ito yung oras eh.
Hanya pa.
Kanya niya.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How's everyone doing today? Good?
Good man. Cool,
Excellent.
cool.
Pretty beautiful day here in Waterton. This is probably the nicest it's been all day, actually. The wind has laid down quite a bit out here on the main lake. You look here on our right, you can still see a few little white caps out there, so there is a bit of a breeze still. And so I will just issue a minor wind warning for you folks here on the upper deck. As we round this yellow marker here, we're going to change directions and be heading into that breeze. So just hold on to your hats, any loose articles at all, hats and sunglasses. False teeth and hair pieces, small children. It can get kind of gusty at times, so just be aware of that. But all in all, I think we're in for quite a treat today. Very beautiful out here. And I'd like to welcome you all aboard the historic MV International for our cruise today. When I say historic, I really mean 88 years old. That's how old this vessel is. Built back in 1926-27.
Seriously?
Did they tell you that when you picked up your tickets over there? No, they left that part out, did they? Okay, well, no need to worry. The International here is in fantastic shape. Our company has done a magnificent job of restoring this vessel and maintaining it, so it's probably in some of the best shape it's ever been in during its 88-year career here on the lake. A great time to be on board. And you folks are doing something today that the people were doing back in the 1920s and 30s by hopping aboard this ship and cruising due south down this valley to the Good Haunt Ranger Station. And actually back then in the 20s and 30s it was a chalet, a little backcountry chalet or hotel, if you will. But nowadays that doesn't exist, just a small ranger station. But you folks will be able to get off the boat and walk around for about half an hour. Head into the lake. Of course, Goat Haunt is in the USA. Glacier National Park. So I'm assuming you all brought your passports today for the border crossing, right?
Ito mo, guys.
There's your nervous looks. Don't worry, you don't need your passports. Just having a little bit of fun with you.
Kaya na, may pasto
Everyone can get off the boat and walk around on U.S. soil without needing any identification at all. Kind of a nice feature of the area here. That's all thanks to this place being an international peace park. And this area actually became the world's very first international peace park back in 1932. And I'll talk a little bit more about that later on. About to get to the other side. And you got it. But they're out here swimming around. We'll also see them along the shore. So I will mention the wildlife here right off the bat. Now that we've left the town site behind us in our dust, we've basically left all of civilization behind as well. So a lot of these shores have been completely untouched by humankind. Just pristine backcountry wilderness, so that'll enable us to have some great chances for seeing wildlife today. So the two most common things we see would be the bald eagle and the black bear. We've had some great bald eagle sightings on our last two trips at 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. earlier today. We see them usually perched in the tops of the trees, right along the water's edge. And once we pass by Cameron Bay here on the right, you will notice we get quite a bit closer to the shoreline for the rest of the trip. Bald eagle are very easy to spot out here because they have those distinctive white head feathers and white tail feathers, dark brown colored body, so they're really easy to pick out, especially amongst the forest greenery and vegetation we'll be seeing today. There's a very healthy population of black bear here in Waterton and Glacier to the south of us. Usually we see them just walking along the beaches, right along the shoreline. And they'll be flipping over rocks to look up insects and look for food. And like I said, sometimes they'll even be in the water on a hot summer day, kind of like this. We haven't seen any bears yet today, but yesterday I had 2 black bear sightings from the boat. Both were really great. They stayed right along the shoreline, just kind of hanging around. And please just shout out and let us know, because we don't see everything all the time. And from there we can also get a little closer to shore, slow it down so you folks can have a nice photo opportunity. How many of you folks have seen bears here in the park so far? Quite a few of you. All right, excellent. That's good to see. For those of you who haven't, we'll keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully we'll see some bear activity this afternoon. Now, we do have grizzly bear here in the park as well, but they tend to be a little higher up in elevation, higher on the mountain slopes. They prefer the subalpine, the alpine country. So if you have binoculars, pull those out. You might have a good chance to see some grizzlies higher up there. But typically we don't see them right down at the water's edge like we will with the black bear. Does everyone know how to tell the difference between black bears and grizzlies? Some yeses, some no's. Grizzlies are bigger. For the most part they are, yeah. Out in this area, grizzly bears are typically quite a bit larger. Pretty strong in this area. Right now this is definitely below average, well below average in terms of wind speed. Daily average wind speed here in this valley, just over 20 miles an hour, about 35 kilometers an hour. We moved the structure back using a series of winches and horse teams. Of course, once they got it back in place, they were sure to reinforce it, so the winds would never move it again. But that gives you an idea of how intense the winds can actually get here in this valley. I'm sure the workers of the day had a different name for the wind after all the extra work they had created for it. Probably a name I shouldn't say on the microphone. But that gives you an idea of how intense things can really get in the valley. And of course, when we get those strong winds, the waves are also quite low as well. We can get 4.5 to 5 foot swells out here on the really rough days. Now this vessel here, the International, is designed for this lake. Renowned shipwright of the Montana is Captain Billy Swanson. Much of a rock motion whatsoever. There towards the west coast and the Pacific Ocean. And that's right, this cut line does exist from the west coast all the way eastward, essentially to the Great Lakes. Lake of the Woods, Ontario, Minnesota area. The cut line is cleared and maintained. Trees cut down. Out on the prairies, well, I guess they cut the grass just a wee bit shorter. They erect those markers as well ever so often. just like that, we've crossed the border, entered the great state of Louisiana. Right? No, I'm just seeing if you're listening. Great state of Montana, absolutely. I said Louisiana a couple of days ago and nobody said a thing, so either they weren't listening or they didn't know. That's what I'm concerning. So great state of Montana, big sky country and beautiful Glacier National Park. Anyone's first time entering the U.S. today? A few people. Excellent. Welcome. Welcome to Montana, United States of America. Any U.S. citizens on board?
US citizen?
Quite a few as well. All right. Excellent. Welcome home. So there we have it. No doubt the easiest border crossing I think we'll make in quite some time. No U.S. customs here. And the last thing I'd like to mention, this is a national park, so please help us preserve this area for future generations. So please don't pick any flowers or vegetation, even the sticks and the stones. Guys, you can throw the stones in the lake, go skip some rocks, but please don't bring those back with you. If everyone were to take something with them in no time at all, the shoreline would change pretty drastically. So help us with that, we'd greatly appreciate it. And to give you a tale of caution, a couple of years ago we had a lady pick some flowers down here, and then she went and asked one of the rangers what type of flowers she had. The ranger replied, those are the $150 kind, as he wrote up a ticket, so it's all protected. Keep that in mind as well, and for good reason, of course, with the preservation and conservation in mind.
Andi talakad ka, picture ng dahating kay. Ate Marlene. Yan, nakalisod.
Oring kay tala,
Okay.
yung American kay.
All right, folks, as we get the line set up here, just sit tight, and once the ramp is in place, your Captain Phil will let you know when it's safe to disembark. Enjoy your time here at Goat Haunt. Thank you.
Nagwa. Araw yan, ano yan? Uy, cha?
Araw yan. Nagsalita ng ito.
Mahal niya lang marini. Dapat alis ka.
Tatay Nick.
Tatay Nick po ay Tatay Nick.
Tinik Dolphy ang poy kay. Siya.
Damig horn niya siguro.
Ano ba? Pakas daw ka rin na yung halo mo. Pabilis na? Marami na sa akin.
Ay, mag-nini dance taman.
Ha? Bakit lang natin mag-lead? Nay, ay Mel, ikaw. Nay, ikaw mag-lead ka.
Bisa.
Na?
Bisa.
Ano yung dance kayo? Kaya?
Ikaw yan eh. Muna ka. Hindi ka magtulog. Iwan ka mo. Ay, isa, she knows how.
Wala sasabihin kayo, ha?
Muting kahit.
Muting na lang.
Tao kay kinuha.
Kenny.
Bala may call dito.
Ini. Wala.
Tini ka ba?
Kaya ang body.
Nani ka na mag-tini. Kenny. Potang kay?
Mga nanyo body. Bakit na yan?
Balo na rin yan.
Treasure mo yung balo. Treasure. Alright. Na?
Oh yes. Itong message na hindi niya pa iniyam.
Kanya pang Canada niya.
Wow.
Kanya pang water cannon niya. Sabi mo, pulot kayo mo. O sige. Demo ka ng lalaki mag-nainila kahit yung babae mag-twerk la. O yan.
Yanti,
Sample.
Sample kami sample. Sample.
Direnching ka sa mag-twerk.
Dino? Irensi ka dito sa mag-twerk?
Nyampas ko kanito, mag-twerk ka.
Aline ano? Siyempre. Bayin taon next week.
Next week?
Next week ba? Aro, kukwaya ta kahit. Aro, ikin ha?
O, pwede ka na mamugang bato.
Kaya kamahamulot pa na malit. Bawal. Bawal pa na malit. Training. Magkano yung panamalit? Napagawan.
Umalis yung Delia?
Come here. Don't get wet.
Eh, kasante, kapino da?
Kasante. Kinyaman.
Isunod la reta.
Ang takpan ko relax. Matagol na.
Alaelakin niya. Kaya pa sa
Kanina rin panasan ta kanta na eh. Panasan lang. 1, 2, 3. Ate yun eh. Namit yun eh.
Kota kahit kota kiri yung dagtamon eh. Game the noon.
Yeah.
Ito yung kay. Diyan walang direction dito. Laki na. Okay, 1 day. Apat na lang.
Liwas-liwas talang
Come here.
Yan? Huwag tala, liwas-liwas. Inom muna.
Almidot kahit nabigyan-bigyan ma.
Bimbo. Inom muna ng bot. Ha?
Deng NB.
Yung volunteer, inom muna. Jay.
Ate ang volunteer.
Ha?
Direction.
Wandi?
Ate na ito mo. I-focus mo na yun. Mata ko kwan.
Mga dutong, itang... Ano? Kahit saan. Ba't talaga?
Turn na back yun.
Hindi maring wanting sa kanya.
Anak, walang direction niya.
Wow.
Kailangan din walang direction na gabet. Ito, amo
Yan.
lang. Kulang na. Anak, amo. Kunan niya ito, kadagol na. Check ang dutong, pang floating kayo. Mas marami niya, wow.
Pero sila grassland sa lake na lang. I want to continue.
No, it's okay.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
They're all different colors.
Babayad yan.
Kaya kayo kailangan makalalagay ng danong pang Hey Jason?
Wapit.
Magkapin ako. Can you move on this side, please?
You know how you make jewelry?
Move up a little bit. Okay.
Nature's way of making jewelry.
Okay.
One, oh, picture pa. Okay, walang direction.
Black mo video yan.
One.
Ayun, ayun.
Oh, siya.
Action!
One.
Basta tiping ato.
1, 2. Amo, malaki.
Whip.
Wait.
Whip pa, whip. Whip.
Whip, kuya. What? Whip. Whip. That's Nene. Yan. Okay? Ilid me kasi. Ilid ming group. Uy, ta? Aroy, ko ito. Okay. Mag-whip ko ba? Whip.
Malaman kayo nila po.
Wow. Ah, bilis, bilis.
Gawan mi ka nung mag-tour kayo, kayo nga apat na.
Ada ka lanok.
Baka malala ka man eh, hindi nga no.
Work manong yan.
Muna man ako yung kaya mo yeah.
Okay, one. Okay, walang
Okay.
second pose.
1, 2, whip. Makanyan pa. Aro, Diyos ko. Main?
30 minutes mo kaya magbalik.
Wapin, o talulundag ka pila tayo gawa. Ano, lundag kayo.
Okay, ready, Jay?
Mahal.
Sige, amo. Okay, yes. Okay, one.
Makanyan yung whip, mga kasaraya. Eh?
One.
Anong gawan tayo mo?
Jump.
Oh.
One.
Alam bag, bakan ta. Ako mabayad.
Jump shot. Ang jump shot. Baka na. Lawin tamo.
Yung anak niya lang ako. Basta, alita mo. Alam ko lang. Ay, come on, guys. Come on. Friends, give your bag to daddy.
You jump when they say free.
Where's ate?
Amo. Come on.
Padala yun na side.
Yeah.
Kasi kung libutad lang, di matakpang kayo.
Amo,
Spread out lang
oh,
yun.
sige. You go in the middle.
Christian. Renzi. Yan, oh. Sige. Go.
Okay, my count, okay?
Okay, Christian, you don't want to join? Come here.
Sana. Okay, oh yan.
As we continue to cruise through the bay here. Now the A shape there known as an anticline, the V shape formation a syncline. And together here they comprise what geologists call a chevron fold. Chevron fold. This is a great example to show you that a rock can bend, buckle and fold without actually breaking or cracking, fracturing, that kind of thing. And a great example of the mountain building process, or mountain erosion as it's sometimes called. Mountains and valleys being formed due to that buckling or rippling effect. Pretty neat chevron fold. You can find those in other areas of the park here, but very rarely will you find one that compact in size and easy to see. Usually they're on a much larger scale and a little difficult to pick out for the untrained eye. Also looking at that cliff, you can see some vibrant orange color to the rock. That's not the rock itself, that's actually a living organism growing here. It's called lichen. It's kind of like a moss. What it actually is, it's a symbiotic relationship between an algae and a fungus. So these two different organisms coexist together, grow on the rock. And we have a great variety, number of species, a number of types here in the area, a variety of different colors as well. As far as colored rock goes in this area, we have an abundance of red and green colored rock. And if any of you folks have taken the drive up to Red Rock Canyon, you know what I'm talking about. The entire canyon there is made of that rusty red colored rock. And if you haven't been there yet, and you have a little more time here in Waterton, I would highly recommend taking the half-hour drive up to the canyon itself and just exploring a little bit more of the geology as well. The red and the green that we have here, both are part of the argillite or Grinnell Formation, as it's sometimes called. It's a sedimentary rock of mudstone with a very high iron content. And while this rock was being laid down and formed, if there was oxygen present during that time of formation, the iron will oxidize, turning that gaudy, rusty red color, specifically known as hematite. Now the green is just the opposite. It was never exposed to oxygen during its formative period, and that's known as chlorite. So hematite's the red, chlorite is the green. Remember that, it's on the test.
So that's it for an example.
Remember that.
One other thing I'll mention about the geology here, when geologists came out here originally to date the rock, they discovered something pretty unusual. And that was effectively the oldest layer of rock.
Isa.
1.2 billion year old
Isa.
rock. Found on the tops of our mountains. The younger layers were found below as they went down into the mountains. This is pretty unusual because when you think of this sedimentary rock being formed, it all initially starts off with the deposition of sediments. So over a huge time span, sediments are brought down through river systems and tributaries, and all the sediment is deposited in a basin of some sort. And over thousands and millions of years, layer upon layer will build up over time. So you'd think the oldest layers are deposited first, and younger layers eventually will build up on top of that. And that's always the case, but not the case here. And this is due to a fault line just southwest of this location known as the Lewis Overthrust and Crust Fault. So what happened here at a very low-lying angle, the oldest to bottom layers of rock were thrust upwards. On top of the young, a few occurrences, the big rams with the full curve of horn managed to get their heads stuck in the wheel wells of vehicles. It's kind of humorous at first, but of course we took all of the park wardens, they had to go out there, tranquilize the animal and pry its head out of there. Some kind of a common occurrence, but that's what happens when you move into an area like this, a town site. You kind of move into the home of all these wild animals. So of course, there are some adjustments that always need to be made. But like I said, I think it's pretty well known this is their home for some of the visitors and the guests. And I think over the last little while, last 20 years here in the park, people have done a really good job of changing things. If you jump back to the 50s and 60s, people just had their little garbage cans up behind the houses. The bears would be going through every night, tipping all of these things and eating the garbage. There was also a big pit, a big garbage dump just north of the town site. They'd ship all the garbage there. There was a big parking lot where people could pull up in their cars and watch 3 or 4 bears at a time down in the garbage pit, eating the food and garbage left behind.
Halik mo. Wala mo lang signal kayo niya. Karis ka to. Ngunit bakit saan ko na ala. Oh, alright. Ayan. Norma. Ano itang kaya na? Ang sabi na Norma kitang kaya?
Sinungaling ka. Ay, cellphone.
Ha? Lundag. Mata siya?
Marano ka magbalik.
Na?
Marano ka magbalik. Inano ka demo. It's too high.
Is it?
Awa, Ali. Lundag tayo. Kaya ma-picture.
Una yung mag-picture. Kain.
Wow.
Diba?
Haro? Ali, kini pa. Kabak.
Ako
May akit niya ba yan, Tia Marlene?
ay ito sa akin. Naglaho na ang mga halik mo.
Oo muna nga, nita mo na nga. Sige na.
Ngunit bakit sa tagulan ay maglaho?
Come on, guys. Group picture.
At ako lahat.
I did it. Sa, come here.
O sige, lawin nyo lang baka na lang manig.
Awa.
Oh.
Friends? Yeah.
Oh. King katuada ngayon, nagawada, ikayo pa. Oh. Ha? Oh, lain nyo na.
Kami ako din.
Ah.
Inano pa.
Tamupin, kaya magkungpuya.
Kaya na Tai Chi.
Oh, reto, ngayon ako.
Okay.
Tamo, live pa ka. Sige pa, sige pa.
Alin na halo, tas mo, makanilan, tas mo yan gama mo makanya.
Sige na. At nilang kapalundag any place of will.
Ah.
Is it going to make me fall?
Ano?
Ay, makatabayan, makatala ka, makalungkot ka.
Ito niyo pang angle.
Ali!
Ano? What?
Tamo naman.
Tas mo yan,
Itamo nga, banta. Bisa ka kanya na. Bisa ka kanya.
lo.
Pero may ako kasi Jason eh. Ay, may pati baluga. May ako.
Hide and seek and no cheese. Pwede yung malihirap, di ba?
Ulitan na, ulitan mo. Ulitan na, matari.
Reggie, please. 1 second.
Maleleta ka, maleleta. Magleleta pa. Come here, Rans. Come here, Rans. They're gonna do a panorama.
Ba't natin tagawan na? 1, 2, go.
Apa niya populay?
Hindi naman, eh. Hindi naman, eh. Hindi mo camera, eh.
Ali kami nga dua, kami nga dua. Kami nga na to.
Solo pa!
Kami sa kanala ka no.
Sa magkada,
Sige, 1, 2,
Tapang dalawa.
3, go.
Wala kayo kaya.
Yan. Sinira. Sinira na.
Bumotorya kasi.
Pero tagyaan ha?
Attention. Ako nga anak, kinumik yan eh.
Tapos siya siyang alwalwang pose yan, no?
Talo kung mag-attention.
Yan mo na pa-10 shots mo. Okay.
Wah, dilit sana. Isa.
Now come here. Sang.
Sinawa no rin anak.
Oh, auntie, may isang picture kayo na?
Yeah. Take mo na ako.
Ha?
Take mo ko.
1, 2.
Wala pa nga isip. Melang ba yan? Jason.
Okay. Magic mic.
Magic
1, 2, 3.
Jadi na? Pinita?
Ay, taguli.
Ang meto camera.
Oh, shit.